Well, hello. This is your host, Gmodism. We're back into From the Depth with some more Gimlet battles. Now, we're going to pitch the... now, you might look at the size of this ship and you're saying Gimle is very outmatched. And this is not really the case. The Gimle has a cost of 2.2 million. And this thing, which is the Secret Advisors / Covrax Hollowood Class Super Dreadnought anti-lag version, we have to have it. It's only 1 million. So this beast has half the cost. Half the cost of the Gimle. But this design wins over, I don't know if all, but basically all ships of a similar size. Like this thing is pretty insane. Like not similar size. It wins over most ships of the similar cost, of course. This is just a humongous amount of wooden tetras. It's completely insane. It's equipped with a shitload, if I may say so, of diff guns. And it's absolutely terrifying. So I will expect that this beast will win this battle. It is like how long is it? It's 1.3 kilometers long. So yeah, you can see the Gimle is tiny in comparison. So I didn't mean to take that screen. Let the battles begin. Game speed is 0.2. Oh my god. Wow. We're at half speed, so we have increased speeds. Look at that. I'm hoping that the laser can cut it in half, kinda. Oh my god. We're having some lag here. Man. And the crams. You can see these are doom crams. And they deal so little damage. I think the non-doom crams can deal almost equal damage. No, they can't. They only deal a tiny damage even against this. It's crazy. I don't know why it's not aiming yet towards the Gimle. It's so bad at turning. I don't like to spawn ships with the side towards the enemy. I don't think that's reasonable to do, but I wonder if it's required in this case. The first volleys are fired. Oh yeah, we're having some extreme lag. Because now it starts to fire shells. Look at that. It's crazy. The lambs are trying to defend. But the amount of diff rods that are popping in here are infinite. They're not, but there is a lot. Look at that stream. Man, this is a proper slideshow. I'm kind of surprised that I can... When I recorded this recording last time, I had a slightly worse setup. I have a NVIDIA 1080 Titan GTX, which is better than the 970 I had before. So that helps, but man, it's still lagging a lot. The Gimle is at 91%. And the Hollowood class, it's at 93. Look at this thing. The only thing I have that would deal reasonable damage against this thing would be the laser, and it's not active right now, is it? No, here it is. It's lasing sometimes. It just has so much bulk, and its health points are so spread out. It's like literally hard to deal damage with anything that's not sandblasters. Look at that, another swarm. Gimle is down to 88. Oh man. Look at this. They're like completely chewing up this. This cram turret is completely offline. It's absolutely chewed up. I think we've never seen the Gimle in this as a state that's this bad. We're lucky that the AI hasn't been targeted or killed. But I don't know anything that beats the Hollowood Class Super Dreadnought at a similar cost. That thing is absolutely scary. I think you could design a ship to specifically beat it. I would think you would like to use something like hollow point shells, really quick hollow point crams, hollow point APS, thumper missiles, and impact packs. And then I think you could crush the Hollowood using that. But a setup like that would make it almost useless against any other ship. Look at that. More rods. Like they're really chewing us up here. The lambs are trying to defend us, but they really can't. Look at that. It's only equipped with diff rods, by the way. It's down to 89%, so I think it's doing better than perhaps the Draconia did, but I think with the Draconia battle it lagged so much I couldn't complete the battle. We could probably ask the secret advisor, or perhaps Suzu, or maybe even Dr. Kreutzer to help us and record a battle of this size with better FPS. Let's see here. We have a game speed of 0.5. It's only half speed, that's not that bad. I wonder if the battle is turning here. Why doesn't it move? Did we somehow AI kill it? No. Now this one activates. It's hard to understand here. So the Gimle has quickly and swiftly moved behind the Hollowood class. This is a tense battle, man. And for some reason, the Hollowood class does not activate its guns here. I don't know why. This is aiming and all. But it ain't shooting. It also have a block count that's, I don't know how high it was, maybe it was like 200,000. For the official Gimle battles, the max amount is 100k, and that's just to get some type of sensible limit. I think block count is usually not a big issue, but I set it to a level I thought was high, but I already know 2 people who was a little bit unhappy with that block count and wanted it even higher. One of those people may have been a certain individual called Covrax or Covrax, also known as the secret advisor. So yeah, he advises you to build bulk, and he tries to prove that point with building these monstrosities that usually win over any design that has a cost that's remotely close to it. It seems its guns are hard, doesn't really line up. It's so laggy we can't see the explosions of the crams and stuff. It starts to fire again. Interesting. One thing I noticed is that the Secret Advisor's Hollowood class does not have... Oh man. Oh man. It does not have any materials left. It's kind of amazing that the crams are still working. I don't know how it doesn't have materials left. We must have hit a storage box or something, because the ships got the same amount of materials at the start of the battle, which is maximum 500,000. Bam. Look at that, we're aiming at the superstructure here. The pack gun isn't dead yet. Interesting. I think we're gonna follow one of these. Which isn't the fastest trajectory. Here we go! Bam! Look at that! It's a hollow point, so you can see it removes a chunk like this. You can imagine if half our budget for the Gimle instead was these types of mortars, I think we could win. Yeah. I think a mortar shucker that shucks hollow points at this thing would be a winner here. Now, I think the Hollowood Super Dreadnought can win over the Gimle. I probably think it can, but right now it looks like the Gimle is winning. But this battle is so slow that I normally do best of 3, but we're only gonna have this battle with this particular ship because it's a little bit too laggy. I think it's too many diff guns, too much block count. It lags too much for me. So we'll do another battle with the Secret Advisor's other ship, Woodinator Gigantua, in the same video right here, right now. So after this battle is done, which it's really looking like the Gimle is gonna win this, and I hope it does. Then we're gonna do that. I'm actually very happy that it seems that the Gimle indeed can win this battle, because I really didn't think it would. Look at the laser go! Look at that. Seems like the engine is really sad. It just sits there in the water. I don't know exactly why, but man. I think this is really cool. Now, I'm very happy about this win. I'm sorry for not sounding more excited. It's just that this battle has been a while. I've been pausing it from time to time just because it's been a little bit slow. Like the recording, I just, edited out parts in a live way just to make it a little bit more effective. Because as you can see, it's pretty boring right now. Nothing is like happening. But it was really cool to see. We're gonna stay with it a little bit more and see if anything changes, or that we can conclude that the Gimle is winning. Because right now, the Secret Advisor's Hollowood class doesn't have any materials, it doesn't really move forwards, and it doesn't shoot back. The Hollowood class just passed by the health number. That's the best number there is, they say. Well, we're down to 67%. We're slowly making a bonfire of this Hollowood class using our laser. So it indeed seems that the Gimle is a winner of this battle, or I will conclude it so, because I don't want to sit and wait here anymore, and the Hollowood class hasn't shot at the Gimle in a while. We must, however, say that this was the closest battle, I do believe, that we didn't know who would win here. I think the Hollowood class can win. It can punch upwards into a ship that's so much more expensive than it. Look at this beautiful redundancy. It's damaged, but it still fires. Anyways, we're gonna stop it here and just look inside here. You can see we have a lot of damaged parts. What could have happened is that the Hollowood class, she could have been really lucky and aimed towards the general direction of the AI, and then I think we would have been pretty obliterated. But it didn't, so yeah. As again, I think the Hollowood class can win if we do a best of 3. I am open to the possibility that there might be other results. But it's only been 8 minutes in game, and I can tell you it has not been only 8 minutes in in my life for this battle. So we will suffice with 1, and I can definitely say that Gimle is winning this battle. So let's move on to the next one. Here we are. Let's turn on the battle. This is the Woodinator Gigantua, and it's a tiny ship. It also costs 1 million only. It's only 100,000 blocks, but it's like half the cost of the Gimlet. So this has a huge material disadvantage. It is, I think this thing is kind of solid wood. It is, let's see here, only 590 meters long, so it's half as long as the Woodinator. Gigantua is half as long as the Hollowood class. This thing is built mostly with proper wood blocks and not with what is it? Tetras, wooden tetras. Oh my god! Oh my god! Already? Man! Wow. Okay. The secret advisor's Woodinator Gigantua is outmatched. It seems like. It's very outmatched. The Hollowood class we looked at before, that thing is so laggy because it's so big and has so many diff cans. This is another type of build. It's using railguns and stuff like that. So if we look at it here, it has much armor to the turrets too. So it's a lot denser than the secret advisor usually likes to build. But remember, this thing is big, but it's only half the materials of the Gimle. That really needs to be remembered, because, well, the Gimle has a big advantage here. The Gimle hasn't taken much damage, actually. It's having railguns like that. Bam. Look at that. Look at that. But I think we both know that the Hollowood class, it lags too much for me to do, but I do think that 2 Hollowood class, the previous ship, would be able to defeat the Gimle without breaking much of a sweat. Because they're just so big and take so long to kill, but yeah. You can see it lost. Is this turret functional? It still stays there, yeah. But is the turret functional? There it goes. I believe that's the last of them. I think it doesn't have any weapons left. You know what? This ship lags a lot less than the Hollowood class. I think the game speed is almost full speed. So I think that we can actually try and pitch 2 of these against the Gimle. I may be able to record that. Okay, here we go. We got 2 of them here. They're so much smaller and so much less laggy. So it's really nice. can see, only 1 million cost. Wow. These are some scary guns though. I do wanna check out what we have here. Is that armor-piercing frag? Armor-piercing frag explosive, right? Well, let's do like this. Look at that. And they got caught by the era. Good for us. Bam. Scary shots. Let's see, I think the different AIs we have will probably target different ships, I'd suppose. Look at that though. It really lags when the crams hit, because, oh yes, when the crams hit, it lags so bad, because it has to calculate all those fragments. Look at that tiny turret neck. Why would one? Why? I never understood tiny turret necks. See where it got. It has a weak connection point in the bottom, it seems like. There aren't very maneuverable either, these ships, so they really have issues with turning and maneuvering. Just like the Hollowood class. By the way, the Secret Advisor has built a official submission that adheres to all of the rules. This is of course one of the unofficial battles. We haven't had that yet. It's been submitted, the ship, for a long time. But I want to batch up so that I can look at more of the official submissions in a row, so we can get like a streak like that. We did 2 battles already that are official, and you should check them out if you haven't seen how they went. I won't spoil you, so look at all the Gimle battles in the playlist. But in any case, I want to bunch together. Look, another one goes. I want to bunch together in any case a lot of the official submissions so we can have a more of a tournament feeling. So we've been looking a lot of awesome, very cool, big unofficial ships. But it really looks like the Gimle is able to beat 2 Woodinator Gigantuas, which is very cool. I think it has. I think it doesn't have smoke, so it's very weak against this laser. And what we can see is that... God, the lag. Yeah, what we can see is that the crams really pop off these turrets. Let's just pause the game here, I wanna see. Because it doesn't seem to be at a turret neck, it seems to be at a base where there is a connection point that's a little bit too little. So yeah, how does it... I'm just gonna pause it here to avoid the stuttering. Look at that. It doesn't have turrets left, does it? It only has tiny turrets. This one also doesn't have... Okay. Okay then. That's pretty cool. So basically, the Gimle is able to defeat the Woodinator Gigantua. I think this is against the Woodinator, this ship here. I think it's pretty conclusive evidence, you know, best of 3. One of the battles we had 2 versus the Gimle, so it can definitely defeat that. And it can probably defeat 2 of these again. As for the Hollowood class, I do believe that the Hollowood class can win. If it aims at the right spot of the Gimle from the start. But that battle is so laggy that we will suffice with one of them. I think it's available on the workshop if you want to check it out. It's an absolutely cool and crazy design. If you can beat the Hollowood class using less materials in it, you are you have made a very cool and customized design to do that, and that would be cool to see. So contact me if you do that. But in any case, the Hollowood class is a lot scarier than the Woodinators, but, well, it was really cool to run these battles, and you're gonna see the Secret Advisor's official submission in the future for the official battles. And we're gonna see how that goes. I haven't checked it out yet, but it has less than 100k blocks, so I know it will be a little bit different from the Secret Advisor's preferred normal building style, which will be very interesting to see, because I know he's a very skilled builder. In any case, huge thanks to all the channel members that support me on YouTube and to the commissioned officers in the army of Gmodism who are supporting us over at Patreon. If you want to join their ranks, check the links out at gmodism.com/support. This is your host Gimle, and we're signing out.